guys in just a tad. Just a smidgen. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. I normally do not go live through the week, but today is a very, 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 very special day because I have my final, one of the final, I'm pretty sure, interviews for my big promotion. So I'm going live with you guys while I get ready. I'm going to start with the proteiny polypeptide. So yeah, today is one of the final interviews for my big promotion, and it has been months in the works here, people. My first interview was in April, and tomorrow is July, so it's took some time and effort and all kinds of things to get to this point, but I am super duper excited. So I took some personal time. I'm going in with the Honey Propolis by Skin Food. I took some personal time this afternoon so that I could get ready. I intended to get ready this morning, and I slept through my alarms, so that's fine. We'll just take some personal time and I will get ready with you guys. I am not sure if this call is going to be on camera or not, which is the only reason that I'm getting ready, because I work from home, for those of you guys who don't know. So I'm just, yeah, I also did my lashes last night. I got a spray tan last night. I did my nails last night a little different. I had some longer purple ones on, and I went ahead and put on some of my nude ones just in case it is on. Again, I don't know if it's going to be on camera, but I want to be prepared. I want to be prepared either way. I am going to do some of the Nimya Where It All Starts cream. I'm super excited. Oh my God. People are so fucking disgusting. Hi, Miss Bye. Goodbye. You're not doing no weird ass shit today. I'm not in the mood. Some Becca Backlight. It's kind of like MAC Strobe Cream, but it's more of like a skin tone. And I love it. This is going to be like the moisturizing steps. Oh my gosh. It's like almost impossible to go live without moderators anymore. It's like so weird. People are so bizarre. Some serum on. I'm going to do the Nimya License to Glow serum. So yeah, I work from home, and today I have my final, well, one of the final interviews for a promotion that I have been working on since April. I know the heat is, y'all, Priscilla, I feel you. I work from home, so I'm lucky in that sense that I get to stay in the air conditioning, because y'all, I feel for the people who have to go out in this shit. I really and truly do. And so, yeah, I'll be working for the same company. Primer today is going to be the Maybelline Grippy Serum. Guys, this stuff is incredible. If you haven't tried this, I highly recommend. It is like under $10 and it is so good. So incredibly good. But yeah, I'll be working for the same company. It's just a promotion, and like I said, I've been working on this since April. My first interview for this promotion was on April the 19th, I think, or something like that. It was like middle of April. And tomorrow is the beginning of July. So that's how long this has been in the works. I don't know if I'm going to get an answer today. I'm praying that I get an answer today. I really want an answer today. But we shall see, you guys. And again, I don't know if I'm actually even going to be on camera. I have no idea of that yet. So I just want to be ready just in case I am to be on camera. I just want to be prepared. Because everyone in my company works from home for the better part, except for the people who are in like HR. Everybody else works from home. So we do all of our interviews virtually on these shitty ass cameras. I tested this out the other day and I really enjoyed it. You guys know that I love the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow, but I love this, you guys. I will say longevity. I told you guys I would update you on longevity. This is the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Espresso. I told you guys I would let you guys know about longevity. I don't think you could swim in this like you could Anastasia. So a lot of you guys are wondering if it could be swam in. I've never swam in Anastasia, but I've done 2 different brides who jumped in swimming pools at their reception or after the ceremony, and both of their brows stayed on perfectly with Anastasia. I don't think you could do that with this. This is a little bit more of a powdery type serum. It's hardly got any wax in it at all. So, but I still think that it's really good, and I went out in the heat and it worked fine. So I think you're good as far as that goes. I just don't know about, I think you would even be good like even if it rained, because I definitely sweat when I went out with this the other day and they held up just fine. So I'm really enjoying it. Again, I just wish they would change the component. I'm not the biggest fan of the packaging just because the side edges don't have a place for you to swipe your brush really well. So anyways, I have my YouTube video for tomorrow edited. I just have to go in and add, I have all of the clips edited. I just have to go in and add like, it's a true crime video, and I have to go in and add like pictures of people and like news clippings and things like that. Hi everybody. Why am I fat, Daisy? Well, for one, I went through a very dark suicidal depression last year where I put on a lot of weight and I lost some very, very important people in my life. And I had a really hard time coping with the fact that they were no longer here and they were no longer in my life. They weren't people I was going to hear from every day anymore. When they were people that I talked to every single day for 35 years. But I have lost 36 pounds, so, and I hope that you find you have a better day than the person that you are to me right now, is what I hope. I hope whatever is going on in your life gets better, because I've never in my life went to someone else's page and commented on the way that they look or their weight or anything as such, ever. So, peace and blessings. No, I cannot. My mom forced us all to play an instrument in school, and so I chose the fucking saxophone, and I hated it. I am much more of a singer. I've always enjoyed singing, and I'm actually pretty good at it. I've sang at weddings and all kinds of things, but I just prefer makeup. Makeup is the main talent that I enjoy. Mama cat. Hello. I'm back here, my love. Come to the studio. Yep, back here. Hi. Hello. You okay? Oh, you just want to hang out? Okay. And I'm going to put some MAC Painterly Paint Pot just on my lids because they do be getting just a little bit greasy, and we're going to try our best to avoid these lashes that I literally just did last night, because we're not going to be doing too much on the eyes today anyways. What, Mama Cat? Yeah? Yeah? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. I swear it sounds like she's saying, where are you? You know where I am. I'm in here. In the studio. Come here, my love. Come here. Speaking of Mama Cat, you can literally hear her in the background of my video tomorrow. It's going up tomorrow. So I did do some music overlay. She just got fixed, so she's very vocal right now. And so, yeah, I can't really do anything about that. So, hello. And do some Too Faced Born This Way concealer just to shape this brow a little bit. Yes, Mama Cat is a tabby cat that we rescued year before last during a snowstorm, and it turned out she was pregnant. She had 3 boys and a girl. The 3 boys were rehomed, but it took me literally 6.5 months to find them a home because I refused to take them to the shelter. So found them a home finally, and we kept the girl, Belle. And because of how bad of shape she was in, when we found her, the vet made us wait until a year after she gave birth to get fixed. And so we just recently got her fixed. And so she's just very vocal right now. She has a lot of things that she would like to share. None of my other cats really meow like that. She's the only one who like goes in. Meow. I swear sometimes she sounds like a little baby. It's kind of like, wow. Oh, hi. Are you coming up on the table? Come on. Do you want to come say hello to the people? Come on. Come on, Mama Cat. Her actual name is Gemini, but she does not answer to it at all. Mama Cat just stuck. Like once we rescued her and found out the very next day, literally, the day after we rescued her, we found out she was pregnant. It's just been Mama Cat. It's just stuck. Mama Cat. No, ma'am. Why are you scratching that, my love? You've got your scratch box there in the floor. And that's the one that you love. Anytime that we've ever tried to get rid of it, you literally pitch a fit. I'm going to go in with the Norvina ABH palette, the orange one. I'm going to start out with B5 in the crease. We're not going to do, like I said, we're not going to do much here. Keeping it very basic. This is kind of like a bronzer color. You can get up here, baby. There's just not much room. And I know you're scared of my big lighting system. I'm sorry. But luckily, I now have it like anchored. So it can't be tipped over, so. It must be really hot today because the studio that I'm in, my studio, is connected to the house, but it's on the back side and it used to be a sunroom. So bitch, when I tell you that it can get hot in here, I now have air conditioning in here, but it still can get warm back here, for sure. So it must be super toasty outside today. Now I'm gonna go in with a M443 brush into the shade E2. It's like a chocolatey brown. I'm just gonna very lightly do a little something. Just to kind of deepen it up just a little bit. Nothing crazy because again, I'm just not in the mood for like a whole bunch of eyeshadow today. What are our thoughts on Love Island last night, you guys? Fatty. Thank you, Yaman, for coming into my live and taking time out of your day to comment on a woman's weight. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day, and I hope whatever's going on, that you say things like that gets better. And please feel free to stay here instead of say things like that to me, instead of going to someone else who may not be in a good mental health space. Okay, so I think that's what we're going to do, and then I'm just going to put a there's my Millennial palette, there it is. I'm going to just put a matte shade on the lid. I'm going to use the shade Swish 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 out of the Millennial palette. We got my cats some wind chimes, and they absolutely love them. They would play with those wind chimes all day. I love makeup, Joshua, and I have a man. Thank you for your comment. I love makeup. It is my hobby and I enjoy it. But I'm sure there are many women out there who may not love makeup, and they will be the one for you. Okay. Okay, let's move on to skin because it's 1 o'clock. I have some time, but I want to eat my lunch before I forget, because the past 2 days I've literally not eaten till 6 p.m. And there's literally no excuse for it. I just... Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I'm not nervous today though, guys, for this promotion interview. I'm not. I'm really not. And I think that that's a big difference in now and the last ones that we've had, because like I said, we've been on this since April, and I think that that's the big difference, is that I'm gonna mix in a little bit of Laura Mercier, the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation in the shade Camel. I think that's like the biggest difference in the past interviews that I've done for this promotion, is that I've just been so incredibly nervous, and I've not really let it affect me like that this time, you know? I've kind of just been like, you know what? I put in the work. I have kept my performance extremely successful throughout my tenure, and also we had to create like a presentation for this promotion, and I'll say this right now, my presentation was incredible. I had several higher ups take a look at it for review before I sent it in, and they were like, that's really good. So, oh my God. Oh wow, people are psychotic. People are really crazy, I swear to God. Like, why even come to someone's page? I don't understand that. I've literally never commented on somebody's stuff like that ever in my life. And I was talking to some other YouTubers the other day, and they were saying like the same, like everybody always says the same thing. So I'm always curious of like who these type of people are that comment stuff like this, because I don't know any of them. Like, I don't know anybody who says the shit. Can you cover the camera for an edit? Can you cover the camera for an edit? There you go. Just crazy. And people wonder why, like, Jaclyn Hill eventually just went on fucking Ozempic. Because of fucking people like you. Accused her of being on it for fucking years. I would have done the same shit if I didn't work in pharmaceuticals and know what I know. It's not for me. But I have been working extremely hard at the gym and on my diet, and I'm feeling so much better. So much better. 36 down. So much more to go, but we're in the right direction, and that is what is important. Alright, let's do some bronzer. I'm going to do the LYS No Limits Bronzer Stick in the shade Harmony. And I also am loving my trainer at the gym too. He is really like pushing me, and I like that, because the last trainer that I had, it just didn't work. Like, I need to do more than just cardio. And a friend of mine used my last trainer, and she warned me. She said, I don't think that you're going to be obsessed. And apparently not many people were, because they no longer are a trainer at my gym. So I have a new one, and I'm obsessed. Like, really pushing me, like leaving there. I want to leave knowing that I have worked out, bitch. Like, and that is the way that I feel, and it's fantastic. I'm so happy with the way it's going. If you don't like my makeup, then you can move on. Have a great day. There's quite literally probably hundreds of thousands of people on live. Jesus Christ. Are people that stupid? They don't know? Okay, if you don't like what you're watching, you can literally scroll on. These lives get posted on my page permanently. And I leave all of your comments up. So just keep that in mind before you decide to be hateful and nasty. There's quite literally no reason for it. I just feel like people are going through so much right now, and people take it out on the wrong people. Huge. It's very nice of you, Ban. Very nice of you. I hope whatever you are going through right now gets better. All of you. To the people who decided to comment about my weight. No, I'm not going to sing right now. I have to focus and get this done so that I can do my hair and get ready for my big promotion interview, which I'm so fucking excited about. I've worked so hard for this, and I'm just so incredibly excited. So very fat. Yes, I am fat. And, I mean, what the fuck are you trying to prove? And any of my moderators, do not delete these comments. I would rather them be here saying this stuff to me than someone who isn't in a good headspace. I would rather them be here. I'm fine, I promise. You guys know the drill. And to anybody who moderates, after this goes permanently on my page, leave the comments. Let them get out whatever they need to get out to make them feel better today. That needs to be taken out on me, that's fine. I can handle it. I've been loving this e.l.f. setting spray, by the way. I know a couple of you guys were asking like an update on it, on how I was liking it. I really, really, really like it. Although it says blue light on it, I don't think it has any blue light protection, but I could be wrong, obviously. But I really do like the longevity of it and how it sticks to your makeup and holds it in place. I really, 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 really like it. Also, really helps makeup melt into the face, which I love as well. I'm going to use, that was the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. I'm going to use the Lancome and the Huda Beauty. I want to get it in my lash extensions. This is the Lancome. And the Huda Beauty Faux Filter in the shade Royal Icing. Yeah. Huh? I didn't hear you. Okay, well. Oh yeah. Under the my side of the sink in the master bathroom. No, Peter Thomas Roth. Good Lord, this man's about to put. Lord have mercy. Hi, Cookie Girl. Hi, Rosemary. Hi, everybody. If I missed anyone, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. Dante, hello. I am getting ready for, I'm pretty sure it is the final interview for this big promotion that I've been going for since April. I believe it was like April the 19th was my first interview for it. So super excited. Laura Mercier, translucent in the shade Rose. I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to do the Huda Beauty, but I think with my spray tan being so fresh, I'm going to go with Laura Mercier, because the Huda one is just so brightening. I just feel like it might be a little bit too light for today. There is that. I forgot my drink over there and I really need it. I definitely need some more water because that water is warm and from last night. Okay. Go ahead and dust this off. And we're gonna go in with the bronzer again, just in case I am to be on camera today, because I've told you guys before that it completely washes you out. The cameras that they have for us at work are terrible quality cameras. I mean, absolutely terrible. No bueno. Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and bronze up. This is the dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury. This is the Essence Luminous Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder in the shade California, Sun-Kissed in California. And I love it. It's so good. And it smells just like Charlotte Tilbury. So good. It's just, I believe, way more pigmented than Charlotte Tilbury's is. I feel like you kind of have to dig, which I have the Charlotte Tilbury down here in my collection. I just found this dupe and I just like it more. I like the shade of it more too. I'm not sure what I'm going to, which product. Sorry guys, I'm trying to kind of go as fast as I can so I can. This is the Essence Sun Club Luminous Bronzing Powder. It is a dupe for this, the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Bronzer. And then I'm going to go in with just a little bit of an oldie but a goodie, the Marc Jacobs Coconut Omega Bronzer in the shade Tantalize. Tell people to unalive themselves. That's disgusting. If you were on the internet saying things like that to people, please just be considerate. It didn't affect me, but there may be people who are on here as a form of an escape, and saying that to someone could really, really, really affect them. So please, please, please don't say things like that to people. You never know what someone might be going through, and them being on the internet, it might be an escape for them. That's really sad that people comment stuff like that. I've never had someone to tell me to unalive myself. That's crazy. I know that people have. I've heard other creators say that they've got comments like that, but I never have. Usually I'm just told that I'm fat, and that's about it. But that is crazy. There are actually people out there commenting that shit. I guess it's just crazy for me because I could never imagine commenting something like that. LYS translucent setting powder. This has talc in it, which is why I'm using it. I love it, highly recommend it. Always used the MAC, and they took talc out of it. I tried the one that they came out with without talc, and it sucks. So my favorite is still the Nikita Dragon, and I have one palette left, and I save it for very special occasions, because you guys know, well, those of you who have watched me for years know that that is actually the best one in the world. Yes, I did use a primer. I used a couple. Alright, blush time, baby. And I have been loving this. I have bought this big thing off of Instagram and did a YouTube video on it years ago. This is the main primer that I used, which is the Maybelline Grippy Serum Primer. This stuff is really, really good and tacky. And then I also used the Nimya. This is Nikki Tutorials brand, the Where It All Starts cream. Anyways, I did a full video on this, and I love this palette. It's a huge book with eyeshadows, and then in the middle it has blushes, bronzers, and highlights. And I'm going to use this blush. Better for pores, the Nimya one, but really if you want a pore filling primer, I will always stick with what's best. This one right here. Benefit Professional Primer. It's the best one. Where do you get your eyelashes? I get them off of the TikTok shop. They are Wixie lashes. And I do them myself. Alright, so going in with the blush. Oh, it's just so pretty. I just can't get enough of it. It's so gorgeous. And this is the King Beauty palette. It is spelled Q-I-N-G, Beauty. They are on Instagram, they are on TikTok, and they are on Facebook. You're welcome. Alright, let's spray, do some highlight, lips, and we are done. I'm going to touch up my brow just a little bit. Thank you. I do 2 18s on the outer corner, 16s all the way across, and then I do a 14 on the inner corner. Or not a 14, a 12. Sorry, a 12. Okay. Going back in with the e.l.f. brow pomade. Just to touch it up a little bit. Mainly just the tail. Mushy? Did you come to say hello? Mushiki cat. Hello, Mushiki. Alright, I'm gonna set my brows with the Anastasia Beverly Hills. My fucking neck is in the screen. What you see is the reveal. Unknown artist. You commented that on my live the other day. What you see is what you get. I don't know what you want from me. Jesus, people are fucking whacked. Like, quite literally whacked the fuck out. Okay. Now, let's do some highlight. And I'm going to use the one that I pretty much use every day because it is the best. The MAC Soft and Gentle. This is like the highlight that I've used for years and years. I've probably bought, no lie, probably at least 20 of these in my lifetime. And we go in pretty harsh. You guys who watch me know how I do highlight. And then we go in and we blend it into the skin with the damp sponge. And I'll show you guys exactly how I do that in just a momento. And do some inner corner highlight, and for inner corner highlight I'm going to use the Michaela Glam Light highlight. It doesn't have a name or anything. Let's see, where's my, but it's from her second collection with Glam Light, the purple one. I'm not going to do anything on the lower lash line today. Okay, and then we're going to spray our face yet again. And take the side of our sponge and just press that highlight into the skin. And do you see? So good. Okay. Let's do lips. I'm going to use e.l.f. This is, actually, I might do this on my lower lash line first. I'm going to do some Wet n Wild Multi-Stick. This is in the color Bragging Whites. And then I'm going to use some Maybelline Sky High Mascara. And my lower lashes are so long. I just have to be a little bit careful. No, I do not put mascara over lash extensions. You can, but it is going to mess with how long they last. So I wouldn't put mascara over false lash extensions. Thank you, Serene. All right, now my favorite lip liner here lately. This is e.l.f. Spill the Tea. It is so creamy and buttery soft. And it looks just like, I can't even remember the name of my favorite lip liner of all time. It was in my mind and then it left. Strip Down by MAC. Jesus. The mascara, no, but I do believe they do have waterproof mascaras. Okay, lip liner is complete. Now I'm going to do a little bit of Mannequin by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. Didn't mean to do that. MAC lipstick I'm looking for. There it is. I'm going to take a little bit of Myth by MAC. Just to get a little bit of creaminess in there. And then for gloss, I will be using the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Big Lip Plumpgasm Gloss, of course, in the shade Pillow Talk. And there we go. We are all done, you guys. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I do need to do my beauty marks. I used to take them off with a Q-tip and some micellar water, but it started making my makeup look patchy, so I use, this is by Lime Crime. This is their Venus liner in the shade Fawn, and I just put it directly where my beauty marks are. And it is the exact color of my beauty marks as well, which is perfect. All right, you guys, and that is officially it. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your Monday. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Remember, tomorrow I will have a true crime video uploaded on my channel at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure that you're subscribed for that. And yeah, bye.